There is one thing I have realized in the Forex market, and not just in the Forex market, but every endeavor. We all look for what we are looking for when it is profitable, or when it solves problems, or it gives us the reason why we went looking for that thing. And so I know that you coming to this channel is purposely because you are looking for a solution. It's purposely because you believe that we can be an alternative in whatever status quo that you are stuck in. I also want to assure you that we are still on that focus. We are still working towards that direction. And so our signals on this channel are watched by you because you want to use them to make profit. Now, it is possible you can use them and make profit. But one thing we must all know is that the Forex market is both sides of the coin. You can make profit and sometimes you can make losses. When you don't embrace your time of losses, you will not be motivated to think and to grow beyond where you are. And that is why whenever you make losses, you need to accept and believe that you can improve and get to a better stand or opportunity. Now, you watch our videos here because you think and you know and believe that our videos can be a changing of things or can be a game changer for you. So be rest assured that we are still focused and we believe in what we are doing and what we are giving out on this channel. That is why we don't say that we are the best, but we are working towards to become your option. That is what we believe in. We want to become your option when it comes to Forex trading. And so for the past week, is it 2 weeks now? You've not heard of me bringing you signals. Last week was Easter. So for that one, I must say Easter activities took me away. But again, I was still also being careful to watch what is happening in the market. We are back. Yes, I can assure you we are back. And so today I have a Forex signal for you. That signal is something we are all looking up to. And another thing I must say is that whenever I give a signal out, I don't just give it out because I want you to trade it. No, I give it out because I trade it also. Any signal that I give out, I trade it also. So whenever you are losing, I am also losing. And whenever you are winning, I am also winning. Maybe you might be doing this on demo, but I am doing this on live accounts. So you see the difference. So I pray that whatever we give out here will give us the success that we want. So today, I have a signal for you. Last 2 weeks signal was on Chef JPY. We lost it. It was a loss. And now we are in deficit of 100 pips because we've given 11 signals so far. We've won 5 and lost 6. Lost 6, won 5. So we are in deficit of 100 pips. So we are in a loss of 100 pips. We need to recover, and we will. Now, today's signal is going to be on GBPCHF. So let me take you straight and let's look at that signal so that we can prepare ourselves for this week. Okay. Now, in case this is your first time, we began this journey of giving you signals every weekend. Every weekend. The signals are tradable, but there are some rules that you must take note of. The first rule is that if you are new to this, try them on demo for at least a month or 2, or a maximum of 6 months or 3 months to see the signals, whether they are profitable before you can begin to use them on your live account. That is our first rule. Second rule is that stick to one lot size. If you want to use 0.01, stick to that for that period of testing if it's going to be 1 month or 2 months or 3 months or 6 months. So that at the end of the 3 months or whatsoever time you have given yourself, you'll be able to assess and analyze to see whether you are being profitable or not. That is the second rule. Rule number 3 is that when the market opens, if the rule is not said or it is not specified that do a buy stop or a sell stop or sell limit or whatsoever, all our trades or our signals without any specification are instant execution when the market opens. But there's a caution that when the market opens and the gap or the spread, if I'll put it, if the spread from your broker is very wide, we always advise that you wait for at least 1 hour or at most 1 hour 30 minutes so that that wide spread can be closed by your broker before you put in the trade. So this is another rule to our signals. So these are the rules that we give you with regards to our signals. My name is Kofi, your admin for Leading Forex YouTube channel. So quickly, let's go and do the analysis. Okay, we don't just call the signals, we do the analysis. Our reason for saying this will go buy or sell. So let's go to the chart and then look at what we have. So just as I've said, our signal for this week is going to be GBPCHF, all right? GBPCHF. That is going to be our signal for this week. So let's go to the MT4, then we do the analysis quickly, all right? So this is the MT4 GBPCHF. This is on weekly time frame. Now, on the weekly time frame, GBPCHF, as we can see, it has been on an uptrend and then came back on a downtrend. It was an uptrend and then came back on a downtrend. Now, if you zoom in a bit, you will see that this trade on the weekly is actually showing us something. Let me zoom in a bit. Good. Now, if I zoom in a bit like this, you will see that this trade is currently hitting on a very strong support area. This was a resistant area which got broken. And then that resistant level which got broken and is now a support is being tested. So as you can see, we are seeing a test of this. And we are all hoping that this support that we are now seeing is going to be a very strong one. And so if that be the case, from here, we expect to see, if for nothing at all, another uptrend a bit. Okay. A lot of people will say that we expect to see a downtrend because of the recent candle that we see here. But I am of the view that because of this support area, which is a very strong support area, we're supposed to see an up trend for a while. So based on this, okay, those of you seeing this candle, which is a weekly candle, you may be saying this is an inverted doji or pin. So a very straight pin like this with a long wick will say that, okay, it is a sell based on this candle. But I am looking at where this candle is being formed. Yes, there are a lot of wicks. There's a wick here, there's a wick here, there's also another wick here. So a lot of wicks over here. So one will say that we should expect a sell because of these wicks. Now, I am also on the view that despite those wicks, which shows a very strong rejection on about different weeks, this on 1 week, this another week, this another week, different rejections. So one would say of the view that we're supposed to see a sell. Fine. I am also of the view that we will see a buy. Okay. Now, why am I saying that? Let me zoom back to the daily time frame because this is on the weekly time frame. So when I go to the daily time frame, as you can see, now these are my reasons for saying that this will go by. Now, on the daily, this was a very strong resistant area. This resistant area has been broken to the upside. The resistance has been broken. This was the resistance broken to the upside. And after the candles that broke the resistance, this is where it took its support from. And currently, this trade has retraced back to that support area. And if it is back to this support area, we expect another move up. Are you getting my analysis? If worst comes to worst, we expect this trade to come back to default, to sit on this support. Once it comes back to sit on this support, that should be able to raise this trade back up. If this support we are seeing right now is not able, if this support here is not able to hold the trade back up, we expect this support here to take the trade back up. So we have these two supports that we are looking at. So once the market opens, we are looking at a buy. And so if this support is going to hold, between this support to the next support, it's about 80 pips. So you know our stop loss is always 100 pips. Our take profit is always 100 pips. So between this candle to the top of the candle here is about 136 pips. So we expect our take profit to be 100 pips, our stop loss to be 100 pips. Now, if I go on the 4-hour, this is on the 4-hour. And on the 4-hour, just as I said, this is a very strong support area. So the trade is currently on that support area, and we expect to see a move up. That is the analysis I am giving. All right. So all we are saying is that GBPCHF, we're supposed to do what? Buy when the market opens. Now, like I said, when the market opens and the spread is very high, you may have to wait for at least 1 hour or 1 hour 30 minutes for the gap or the spread to close. Okay, some brokers, they'll give you a very wide gap, or which is spread. And I don't advise that you trade when the market opens with such a spread. So you may have to wait for the spread to close before you take your trade. So our entry price right now, per the price that this market is sitting, is 1.22809. 1.22809. That is the price this market is sitting right now. So if this becomes the case, and if this even becomes the entry price, then our take profit is going to be 1.23809. That is 100 pips. And our stop loss is going to be 1.21809. So our stop loss is going to be 1.21809. Our TP is going to be 1.23809 because we are using this price here as our entry. Is that okay? So this is going to be our trade for the week when the market opens. Once the market opens, let's go in and see the outcome for this week. So this is what we have for ourselves in this week. The analysis are clear. The rest is for us to see how the market will turn out. I'll see you in the course of the week. And by the end of the week, we'll surely meet to do a review of what would have happened. All right. Take care. And then I'll see you in the course of the week. Until then, be good and then take care of yourself.